The number 2 mobile quarterback of all time, Steve Young.
Number 2.
The perception was that Steve Young was this wild maverick, young horse that they didn't know how to tame.
Steve Young's career began with an NFL laughingstock and ended up on a flagship franchise.
He was with dreadful teams, really wasted, and coming out of Tampa Bay to anywhere else, he might have gone on to been just a blip on the NFL scene.
Can you imagine that Tampa had him there, looked at him, and sent him off to San Francisco?
When Bill Walsh looked at Steve Young, he said, here's somebody who is unlike any other quarterback I've ever seen.
Blaming on the Buffalo, the dance of love.
No one questioned the ability of our number 2 all-time mobile quarterback, but they did question his sanity.
Oh, what a play! What a play by Steve Young!
He was Fran Tarkington with speed. Steve's mentality was, I can run without my helmet.
I remember people watching him run with the ball and being like, "Oh, you hope this isn't going to be, the hit that does him in."
And if I was your mother, I'd tell you to get out of football.
Steve Young is hurt. Oh my, is he ever?
When he ran and opened himself up to linebackers, it was not pretty.
Holy cow, somebody's got some flesh on the bottom of their cleats. Blue 85!
Before he was a Pro Bowler, Steve Young was an athlete playing quarterback.
He was such a running quarterback that there were actually people who wanted to convert him to a full-time running back.
It didn't seem like that much of a stretch. He was that good at it.
People look at Steve Young and he's this polished, well-coiffed lawyer. He has a law degree, he speaks well, he wears a suit, but he's a great athlete.
Young, one of the courageous games I've ever seen in a pro football player's career. To get the winning score is just the stuff of legend. What a play by Steve Young. Dives into the goal line, touchdown, 1 man to get by, carries him into the end zone.
Steve Young's run against the Vikings, in my mind, is the greatest run in the history of the game.
There's almost no way to describe it other than to see it or listen to Lon Simmons' radio call.
In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10, he died, touchdown, 49ers.
It was a heroic expression of a man's will.
Remarkable, athletic, competitive feat.
It won the game. They wouldn't have made the playoffs. They wouldn't have gotten to the Super Bowl, which they won. That's why, to me, it's the greatest individual athletic effort in the 80-year history of the National Football League.
As Young got older, his game matured.
He did evolve. He did. If you watched games from the 80s into the mid-90s.
And Steve Young would tell you that himself, that Steve Young became a great quarterback when he truly understood that the ball had to be in other people's hands.
I don't think Jerry liked it when he ran.
Damn, I'm sorry about that one, bro.
Because that meant Jerry wasn't getting the ball.
I like my boys happy. I don't think he has anything to prove anymore.
Steve, let's go!
Steve Young, the consummate package. He could kill you throwing the football. He could kill you with his legs. He could kill you with his intelligence.
Touchdown, 49ers!
Steve Young began as a running quarterback, then became a scrambling quarterback, and eventually retired as a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
If you look at his body of work, he gained more yards than Mercury Morris. He scored more touchdowns rushing than Gale Sayers. He passed for more touchdowns than Terry Bradshaw. Steve Young, to me, is one of the great athletes ever to play the game.
And no one can ever take it away from us, ever!